Good day, everyone. My name is Micaela D.A. Verueco from Pitilet 3G. Let's start our discussion. Qualification title, Bread and Pastry Production, NC2, Unit of Competency, Prepare and Produce Pastry Products. Module title is Preparing and Producing Pastry Products. Under this, there's have a learning outcomes. We should now focus on second objective, the decorate and present pastry products. Yeah. Decorate and present pastry products. And under this, let's have a variety of frosting or icing and glazes used in pastries. The easiest way to decorate an ordinary pastry is with coat of the glaze. The simplest option barely requires a recipe at all. Just make confectioner's sugar with a liquid such as milk, lemon, adjusting the proportions until you reach the desired thickness. We can add a bit of citrus zest, liqueur, and vanilla extract or other chocolate or caramel. All of the options should be used immediately after they are made and then given a few minutes to set before serving. So this is frosting and those sugar coats or any icing that putting in our pastries. Basic milk glaze. Whisk together 2 cups confectioner sugar and 1/4 cup milk until smooth, adding more milk if needed to reach desired consistency. Make about 3/4 cup. So this basic milk glaze, this is what this look like, this basic milk glaze. Those all ingredients, just mix it all and whisk. Next, brown sugar glaze. Heat 6 tablespoons unsalted butter and 1/2 cup packed light brown sugar in a saucepan. Over medium, stirring until sugar has dissolved and 2 tablespoons of heavy cream, 1 tablespoon, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 1/2 teaspoon salt brings to a boil. Remove from heat, then let cool until thickened. This make about 1 cup. On this brown sugar glaze, on these ingredients, you may also use a salted butter because the unsalted butter is very expensive. Just like you may use a ordinary butter. Of course, while stirring the brown sugar in a saucepan or in a casserole, make sure that the volume of the heat is not super high. Add 2 tablespoons of heavy cream, or also you may use all-purpose cream so that that's the proportion of brown sugar glaze. Next, lemon glaze. Whisk together 2 cups confectioner's sugar with 2 teaspoons. Finally, grated lemon zest and 1/2 cup lemon juice until smooth. This makes about 1 cup. This lemon glaze, the other one is lemon glaze. This is the proportion. So if you want a more lemon glaze, you can do a double recipe. The confectioner sugar is a flour, that is a sugar too. Next, chocolate glaze. Place 3 ounces chopped bittersweet chocolate in a heat-proof bowl. Bring 1/2 cup heavy cream to a simmer in a small saucepan. Pour over chocolate. Let stand for 2 minutes and 2 tablespoons unsalted butter and mix smooth. Let stand stirring occasionally until slightly thickened. Make 1 cup. So in our chocolate glaze, this is very common to see in donut shops. So this is the proportion to how we make a chocolate glaze. Next is boiled icing ingredients. 2 cups sugar, 1/2 cup water, 1/4 teaspoon cream of tartar, 1 tablespoon corn syrup, and 2 eggs. We just use eggs whites only on doing boiled icing. We need a corn syrup. It can buy in a supermarket, and it used to not crystallize the sugar. Now let's proceed to the procedure. Number 1, combine together sugar, water, and syrup. Number 2, bring to boil over fire until it forms into thread-like consistency. So it's like a thread. When you mix it, then bring up the ladle, you can see the drop of liquid form, the solution in a saucepan, which is the thread-like. Number 3, on a separate bowl, beat together egg whites and cream of tartar until stiff. And if you have a mixer or the hand mixer, you may use that as recommendable equipment. Number 4, pour hot syrup to beaten egg whites gradually. So it means that melted sugar in the water together with corn syrup is put in gradually while it is hot, like bubbling, boiling. So just take care while doing it to be safe and not burn our skin. Number 5, continue beating until mixture becomes stiff and fluffy. And lastly, number 6, fills and frost a layer cake using boiled icing. So now you can place it in a cake or any pastries you made. That is the boiled icing. Next. So now let's proceed to the table. Next is indicates the different kinds of filling for pies and pastry. It shows how they are made, their uses, and how to store them. So you can have an idea and how to store the ingredients or the fillings. As you can see, there's have the descriptions, how to make, the best use for coloring, and the storage. Now, let's start from the jellies and jam. So how to make a jellies and jam? Can be purchased ready to make. To stir it, soften, or heat with amount of liquid. If it's too thick and strain it, remove the seeds. If ever we have jams and jellies, it also can buy in a market, are ready to made. Just make it sure if this is good enough for us before we buy. And the best for coloring, use as a filling alone or in combination with other fillings such as a butter cream. Next is a storage. Refrigerate after opening. It is not perishable and it's used as filling because it is sweet. We also know that. So because this is sweet, we avoid from the ants if we refrigerate it. This is meringue pure white, fluffy beaten egg whites. Meringue is the egg whites and the sugar. That is what we call meringue. This is how to make. It is made from beating egg whites with sugar. The best for coloring, used for covering pies can be pie. So we can use this as a design to cover pies. Example, we just do a single cross pie so we can put the meringue at the top, then bake. Does not need refrigeration, becomes sticky when refrigerated. Yeah, that's right. So if you refrigerated the icing for the meringue, it can be sticky. Next is simple sugar syrup. To make this sugar syrup is just 1 cup of sugar and 1 cup of water. So just 1:1 the proportion. Made from sugar and water and then cook, can be flavored, which should complement the flavor space. Syrup is popular in presenting cream puff and eclair. It tastes fresh and moist. So keep it excess refrigerated. The next is whipped cream, creamy, delicate, sweetness, perishable. Beaten with sugar, can be flavored, stabilized for longer life with gelatin. So if you will try to make an icing made from cream or all-purpose cream, you may refrigerate it not in a freezer to be set and thickened. And then you add sugar to make it good and have a flavor. It depends on your taste, and then put some pure gelatin, powdered gelatin to be set. It means you will cook the gelatin and after add the ingredients to be cream and sticky so we can pipe it good in our cakes or in our pastries. Can be used as filling and frosting. Can be piped to from soft decorated. So it depends on your decision if you want more sweets and more thickness in the consistency of our cake or our pastry. Must remain refrigerated. As you can see in the Goldilocks or even in the Red Ribbon, if you go there, the cakes are in the place and the cold like that. Okay, next. Let's now proceed on the accompaniment garnishes and decoration for pastries. I know you are aware to when you are presenting in a cake or in a pastry, we also do a decorative, like a design to make people good in eyesight. First is syrup. Flavored simple syrup used to moisten some pastries. Flavoring may be extract like vanilla, liqueurs like rum, and add flavoring after the syrup has cooled because flavor may be if they are added to hot syrup. Syrup may also be flavored by boiling them with lemon or orange rin. So syrup. So just like when we eat a pancake, it's more delicious when it have a syrup, right? You also, I know you also tried this. And if it's not crowded with a syrup, it's just a plain. There's no like something decorative. Next is the pastry cream. Contains starch, thickeners as well as eggs, resulting in much thicker and more stable product. It is used as pastry fillings for cream pies and as pudding with additional liquid. It is used as custard sauce. Pastry cream. We also see this in donuts like that. This is some commonly the fillings or the ingredients, the pastry cream. Next is the custard. It consists of milk, eggs, and flavoring. Whole eggs are used for greater thickening power, used as pie filling and as a dessert by itself. So as you can see, the commonly custard is the leche flan. That is the sample of the custard. Next is the nut garnish. You can see, uh, this is the sample of nuts in cake. So we put some nuts. So and commonly in the donuts too, we add a nuts. Okay, next. Last, we now proceed to the rules for garnishing pastry product. Okay, number one, um, garnishes should be edible. So the word edible means all we garnishes design are edible or can eat, of course. Make sure that all decoration we put in the pastries are can eat. Number two, simplicity is beauty and therefore garnishes should appear natural, fresh, and dainty. Never overworked or overdone. Also, from the word dainty means good to our sight, it's clean. The garnish are presentable, not just over garnish, and it will result of not a good feedback. Yeah, from the word fresh, it looks fresh and it looks natural. That is very important to remind us. Number three, a few small groups of garnish are often attractive than a continuous decorative scheme. We should also know how to decorate to make our cake and pastries are good to our sight. Like number four, colors should be harmonized, never clash. Contrasting colors usually produce an artistic picture. Artificial coloring should be kept to minimum. Yeah, this is very important. All colors must be balanced. Sample, in a cake, it is good that in a whole cake is all black. Of course not. You may add some color that appropriate when you combine it. Having good combination of colors is important. As you can see, when we look some foods in internet, the pastries and their designs are very creative. Like it's people nowadays, they are interested now in Instagrammable feature like that to post in social media. Number five, garnishes which highly seasoned are not good in taste. Number six, garnishes need not be expensive. We can buy in the market a simple garnishes that idea to our cakes and pastries. Number seven, the setting must be viewed as a whole. Yeah, and when we do a cake or in a pastry, the whole one, our focus, not only in the left side or in the right side. So that's all. That is my presentation. Thank you for watching and listening. Have a nice day.